today we return to Elder Kings 2, where we must rise up and unite our people under our banner, defend the Reach from orc invasions and the growing Dark Elf threat. Also, we are so close to 50k, so any help getting there would be very much appreciated. Thank you. The disparate tribes of the Reach have never truly been unified. Most tribes are fiercely independent, and while some might claim to rule over others, going as far as to take the title of Ard, no one has truly unified the Reach. But with a strong ruler, the Reach could become a dominant force of Northern Tamriel. So today, we are going to try and get the High Kingdom of the Reach. And this is going to be pretty tough. If we do it, we do get some cool men-at-arms. But for this, we are starting as the Chief of Chiefs of Thornroot Tribe. And we need to control the region of Northern Reach, which is this one duchy. Southern Reach, which is all of this, it seems to be. Then we need to get Western, which is this section. And of course, finally, the Eastern section, which is going to be our first goal, as this is the region we do start in. But for our character, we're of the old god's faith. We have human sacrifice, ancestor worship, and warmongerer. So that is definitely going to help us expand. And of course, our culture is Reach folk, which does have headhunters. So we do get some new men-at-arms. And most importantly, we gain gold from battles. 1 gold per 100 fatal casualties. So war is going to be really profitable for us, which is really nice. Now, early game, we can do like county claim caster spell eyes, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do some raiding. But for our starting character, I'm just going to go full alliance power. This person's not too powerful, but they could come in handy. And then with our children, we'll look for some nice traits. No genius. Why? I can never find geniuses anymore. But it's an intelligence, so we'll take that for our son. Okay, I think we start things off then with a nice, simple county claim. This guy only has 1 county, so hopefully we should have no problem now starting our expansion, as we do have so much land to get. But it's saying it's close. Why? Defending a major river crossing. Actually, yeah, that's really tough. May have to call our allies because I don't really want to lose. And yeah, that's actually a really, really good starting county for defense. The only way to get to it from all directions is these 2 bridges. And my allies got their own war, so they're not going to help us. You know what? Let's go for it. The odds have somewhat changed. Let's just go for it. Nope, we lost. Right, this is a terrible start. How has this gone so bad? Okay, we can make 1 more alliance. I'm gonna do that. We just need the help. We can't lose a war straight away. Please. Hopefully, he's not just going to get his own war now and then not come and help me. Wait, my son was slain in a duel. Why did he have a duel? What is going on? I can't see who he was slain by. So yeah, I have no idea who just killed my main heir. Okay, we did finally defeat them in a battle. We have 1 troop remaining. Who is left? We had 1 guy that helped us win. So we're going to enforce that. It was way tougher than it should have been. Let's be honest. Okay, so for men-at-arms, we do have these witch blades. So they are spell blades. They fight with sword and sorcery. You know what? I'm sold. Let's get some. I don't know if they're good, but you know what? They got a sword in one hand, fireball in the other. I'm a fan. So I'm going to upgrade these a fair bit now. We need to get a decent army going, as we're going to have to start fighting some of the dukes. So if we struggled with that 1 count, then we just need a better army. Oh, there's another actually independent count. So let's just get in this quick. Early wars is just building that initial base, taking up all the counties before they get taken by somebody else, as at least we have them under our control then. That's going to give us even more power to go ahead and fight the tougher fights. Let's see. So right now, yeah, we're going for Eastern Reach, and we have this section right here. I can see some more counties. Okay, so just like that, we have picked up all of the small counties within the region of Eastern Reach. And if we look, we need 4 more counties and 1 more duchy title, and we can actually create the kingdom. And because we're tribal, we're getting a 50% discount right there. So I think we need to try and do that within this guy's life. So then all the land I just took, I believe, is all in the Reach, so then it doesn't just completely shatter, right, on death, and then it's just a pain to get back. I'm probably going to go down diplomacy, boost our prestige. I think that's going to be really important now. And of course, just give some of this land away to people. So we can't do duchy wars, but we do have sanctioned loopholes. So we can buy a claim. It's very expensive for piety, but But you know what? Let's just do it. Let's go for it. Only ones we have are short pilgrimages, so it's not going to be as great as if we could go on a very long one, but we'll see how much piety we get. We gain 250. Yeah, that's not a lot at all. We need way more. We need about 120 more. That is not great. We're going to remove our light footmen. I don't think we need them. And we're going to pick up war mages, as they're okay, but as you can see, they do actually progress your sieges. And right now, we have no siege equipment, so we're just going to get people to shoot fireballs at the wall instead, I guess. Who needs onagers? Nature's guardians. As we hunt through the mountains, me and my group find ourselves surrounded by plant-like creatures. Spriggans. Right, so how are we going to deal with this? Scared or not, those beasts are going down. 28% chance we die. You dart away. I have to dart away like a frightened animal. Dying now would be way too bad for us. Oh, so we have an event here, the Great Duelist. We can pay 50 gold and our son and player here picks up Aspiring Blade Master. You know what? Let's go for it. Why not? We could have dueled him, but let's be honest. He looks like way more of a savage than us. I don't think we stand much of a chance. Oh, and our son has now got Blade Master. So he's upgraded it. I think that's definitely worth it. Look at that. +6 prowess and disease resistance. Okay, so we can go to war, actually. Oh, it's only one subjugation war per lifetime. I don't know if it's worth subjugating her then. She doesn't have very much land. What I'm planning for is buying a claim for this guy's duchy. We need 500 piety. So we're so close. But if we get to Illustrious first, we could just conquer the duchy that way. But yeah, we're just saving up for Markarth now. They just lost a war. They're quite weak. They have no allies. So if this can hurry up... What is this? My dear father, bandits are making a coordinated effort to seize Ravenhall. We need to do something quickly. Where is Ravenhall? That county over there. I guess I could grant them the land. No. Never. I will never surrender to mere bandits. Spawns an army of bandits proportional to the county's levies. Okay, that's fine. This is cool. They must have added a lot more to this mod since I last played it. It's been a few months, I think, since I've last played Elder Kings properly. I'm seeing more events than I ever did before and like unique things. It's cool to see, but they're just running away. Really? Okay, there we go. We defeated the bandit. So who's this? He's a leader of a bandit uprising. I mean, honestly, how about negotiate release, demand conversion, and we recruit you? He'll be a decent knight. So I don't mind doing that. He's going to hate us, but I'm sure they'll fade over time. But we have the 500 piety. So what we're going to do now is buy claim on the tribe of Markarth. Do that. Are we prepared to do this, though? Let's see if we can get one more alliance. Alliance power. He's in a war. Yeah, this guy. Then he's coming from the other direction as well. I like that. So we're getting alliance with them. We might not need them, but I'm just being safe. Then we have our claims and we take all of that. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counties, which will mean we can create the Kingdom of the Reach. So let's go then. We're going to raise all of our men and our budget siege equipment right on the border. We're going to go in for sieges straight away. Now, it's going to be worth checking. He has a bit of money, so we could buy some siege equipment. He does have a bit of money, so there's a chance he does buy mercenaries, so we just got to watch out for that. Right, we got to go in for a fight. We can't siege their capital, as yeah, we just don't have the siege equipment to actually break the walls. So, we're going to chase them down now our allies are here. And there we go. We absolutely smashed them in that fight. We're at 50%, and we're just going to siege everything else other than the capital, I think. That should still give us the victory. They're at 91%. One more battle actually might do it. And we have another bandit uprising. Again. There we go. Enforce that. But we do have, of course, this guy is a vassal. So what we're going to do is we're going to start swaying him. But then we are going to create the Kingdom of the Reach. There we go. That is the first step in our plan today. But, you know, we do have an uprising. So we're going to go sort these bandits out just like that. And we do almost have all of Eastern Reach. Problem is, Western Skyrim are not going to make it easy, although they're quite weak right now. Don't know if I want to go for them just yet. I think I'd rather still just keep cleaning up this region. And we have, of course, now these Jure wars, making it way, way easier to actually start the wars. So now we're going to go for Hroldan. We do have to cross a bridge, but okay, that seems to be okay. I was hoping it wasn't just going to raise their troops right there and then just stop me crossing, but no, they didn't think to do that, which is great. More bandits again. Okay, there's a big army actually coming in. It's saying it's close. If we finish this siege first, will we? Yes, okay, nice. So we can enforce that then and just pretend the army never got to us. Problem is, we are going to have some vassals rise up against us. I think what we can try and do is make some alliances with some of them. Like this guy can't raise up, which is nice, but there's still some very powerful ones. Mainly you. Okay, let's make that alliance. Our second in line is actually not married. So hopefully, yeah, we are. That's a lovely alliance right there with 2,000 men. So we're going to take that. And now what we're going to do is we are going to try. We need high. Oh my God, we need high. And we can't do that. Okay, it's actually this year. It's this year we can upgrade it. There we go. That was amazing timing. Okay, lovely. I'm used to being feudal where I think you need number 2, right? To actually revoke titles. But that was such good timing. We're going to go for Skyhammer first, I think, because I imagine he has the duchy building. Yeah. So what we're going to do is revoke titles. Oh, 100%. Why? He's terrified of me. Okay, I will take them both off you then for free. Revoke title. We'll also take this chieftain. He's less likely to accept it, but we'll see. He took it anyway. Now for this duchy, I think then we also just need this bit of land. We could leave him with it, to be fair. Like, we could do that. Yeah, you know what? We're going to leave him with it. Let's save the war. We don't really need that one extra county. It's not going to make much of a difference, really, is it? But we can move our capital over here now. This is just what I really wanted, with just a little duchy that we can actually hold ourselves. Things are going so well so far, maybe even too well, right? Something's got to go wrong. But let's see. We're coming for Eastern Skyrim fast. Let's see you. We're going to start a war with you then. We'll just conquer county. I'm surprised we've done this in this guy's life. We are 54. Inheritance may be a bit sticky, like, to be honest, but we'll see. I'm just going to deal with it this game. If inheritance is terrible, then we got to conquer it back or something. I think our next target has to be you, but you have some incredible allies, so maybe not. What about you? Very strong, and the orcs. We have a tough fight now. We've left all 3 tough fights to last. Oh, wait, we can vassalize this guy? Why does he want to do it so much? So base reluctance, minus 50. Major difference in tiers. I'm his rightful liege. Difference in military strength. We speak his language. Trust in, he's terrified of us. And religious exemption does give the plus 50, but without that, regular based on our fame. So the more famous we are, the more he'll pay us. I'm actually going to take that. That's big. Look at that. That was going to be a really tough war. He doesn't like us. I'm a tyrant, apparently. Am I? What did I do? Oh, it's because I revoked that guy's titles and did that war. Okay, yeah, that is a problem. So I just picked up True Ruler, which is a plus 20 vassalization acceptance chance. And we then had a pop-up. This guy can be vassalized. Now, do we? I mean, we may as well, right? Saves a war, and he does have some powerful allies. So if we vassalize him, that's just an extra war now we don't have to focus on. We got really lucky with them 2 vassalizations because they were going to be some tough wars. So we have 2 wars left for this part anyway. Ooh, these people want to propose a non-marital alliance. They got 700 men. It's not bad. I see no real downside to that, to be honest. Yeah, they look evil. But, you know, can't judge them. Yes, one of our children died. That is good because she was unwell, but I didn't get a physician for it because, yeah, succession's not looking too nice. We're going to lose some of the land I don't want to lose. We're picking up an extra county now that she did die. But, yeah, we're losing some of the ones we want to hold. 3 of them, which is not great. And to disinherit, we need 150 renown. So I don't think we're going to get there, but we'll see. Okay, so now we have piety. I am going to go for this first. We're going to buy a claim on your land, get out of debt, and we're going to go for that. And that will just leave the war with Western Skyrim for our next life. Not, of course, talking about the rest. Oh, no, we died at 61 years of age. That is such bad timing. We just bought the claim. So I've been trying for ages to get a duchy claim on the duchy to our north, and we did just finally get it. Now, it's expensive, so we're in debt. As soon as we're out of debt, I say we just go for this. Okay, so we have the diplomacy perk where we can propose one alliance. So we're going to get an alliance with Sorozawa, as they're pretty big, and they also border them, which is going to be really helpful as they don't have many troops, but they seem to have insane troops. So it could be tough, but we are out of debt. I say let's just go for it. Our claims, let's go. But we're going to raise our troops over here, raise them, and hopefully now our allies will come meet us here and we can attack together. He doesn't have much land and he's running away. If we can siege all his land, we may be able to actually win this without a fight, which would probably be for the best as, yeah, they got a pretty good army. There's only 2 counties to siege, actually. This may be fine. Oh my god, that's so lucky. We finished sieging that second they came over to fight us. And yeah, they would have smashed us. So we can enforce that. And let's see. We do have this guy as a powerful vassal. We'll try and convert him. No, we need to try and get rid of him. But if we do that, well, actually, a lot of our vassals can't stand up in factions against us. Yeah, let's try it. We're going to try and imprison him. He's going to raise up. No one else raised up with him. So we'll call our allies and maybe try and do the same thing again. If we can just siege his land, that would be for the best. Okay, where are his armies? I don't know. There's a big... Oh, their armies are all the way down here. Okay. Okay, yeah, no problem then. We got this. And now we've imprisoned him. We'll have to wait for our truce to end to actually revoke his titles, of course, which hopefully isn't too long. Oh, no, we can just do it. Okay, let's do it then. And then we'll give these new lands now to somebody else. Our champion and best friend. You know what? Let's give it to him. And just like that, if we go to the decision, it should now say Northern Reach is ticked off. Oh, and finally, we just picked up mustering grounds. So that, of course, means now we can upgrade all our men-at-arms and get an extra stack of them. So let's see. What do we want to do next? I just want to go full war. I'm not too bothered about building, to be honest. Anything that can help us now, just get a better army. So maybe armored footmen or even battering rams. I say battering rams, right? It's going to take 42 years, which, yeah, is a long time. We're going to upgrade our witchblades, first of all, as I think they're our best unit right now. Okay, so it seems Western Skyrim just lost Dragonstar. Don't know what happened there, but once we are illustrious, which I am working my way towards, we are 53, but hopefully we can do that this life. We can start a duchy war for the duchy we need. So that's got to be the plan here. Ooh, this is actually quite lucky, but do we do it? Like, we're struggling to get to illustrious. We're only halfway there. I'm trying, and we're already 58. We can pay 175 now and pick up the claim on the duchy we need. So I'm going to do it. Hopefully get out of debt. Wait, what? Where is Western Skyrim gone? It was this guy, wasn't it? So Western Skyrim was just split, revoked. I was 10 years ago, though. There we go. So, for some reason, the title was destroyed. It doesn't say why. Was it for a faction? It just doesn't say. I thought usually it'd say. But, yeah, okay. Oh, fine, I guess. I was kind of looking forward to a big war with Western Skyrim, but we got to get in there fast. There we go. Perfect. Now we can start war for our claims. We're going to call our allies. And, yeah, she did just defend a massive uprising on her own. So, that is good. We didn't lose our alliance. We might as well call her just in case. We shouldn't need them, but it's better to just be safe. I don't want to lose. This is the best opportunity we're probably going to get this land. Okay, let's fight their armies. They're walking straight past us. So if we can defeat their armies, that'll be a nice chunk of war score there. And it should stop them sieging so much of our land. If we can catch them, there we go. Now siege their capital, and it may even be over already. Yeah, just like that. Lovely. Enforced demand. Now, we do have a big vassal, right? Gonna be tough to try and get her on our side. Like, befriend. We have 85% chance of befriending her, actually. Let's do that. And if we're friends, we can then probably demand her conversion. And then I'm happy enough to just leave her with those titles. But now let's check the decision. And we have Eastern and Northern Skyrim. Now it's Southern and Western. I think we go for the South first, which is not too much land, right? So down here, we have a lot of red guards. There's an orc, goblins. This place has so many different races just hanging about, but let's double check. So we don't need too much of it. We already have a little section of it from that guy we did vassalize. I think Scar would be a good first battle. A good holy war. How big is their faith? I think we can probably holy war it, to be honest, and win. Like, holy war for a duchy. That should be perfectly fine for us. We'll call our allies just because you never know, right? So let's be safe. And we can get our troops right here. We may have an easy time now. Just run. Oh, my God. So they have got what? I'm imagining that is a holy order. Mercenaries. Okay, they've bought a lot of mercenaries, which we can't do. So it just become a lot trickier. Ooh, we're 62. I didn't realize we were so old. I might actually quickly now check out my inheritance. So my oldest, she's too old for me, to be honest. I need someone younger because we're going to need to get to like illustrious, and that's why we need time. So I'm going to disinherit her. Oh, we need the prestige. Okay, we're going to have to wait out a minute then. I might look for an alliance with my son though, if there is one. Let's see. It's mainly just vassals that we can ally to, which is not helpful. Right, it's going to be a close fight, but we're going to have to wait for our allies to get here. They're quite far away. Are they even coming towards us or what? What are they doing? They're just standing there. Why are they just standing there? Oh, they're actually just starving of attrition. So if we just let them starve for a minute, their numbers drop low enough, we might be able to jump in there and win. But I wish my allies would come towards us. They're just standing there being useless. Right, let's go. It's saying we're going to win now. We've let them just take enough attrition. I'll take it. So hopefully if we can get in here and defeat them now, this should be as good as over. There we go. 100% enforce that. Yeah, our allies were beyond useless in that. I don't know if that was a bug or a pathfinding error or something like that. I don't know, but they just stood there and they weren't in any other wars. So it's not like they were distracted with their own thing. They just didn't help. Fair enough. Ooh, these have got a bit bigger, I think. And they're allied, yeah, to some pretty powerful people. Okay, so we managed to disinherit our two daughters because they were slightly older. This guy's 22 and we're probably going to die very soon. So 22 is good enough for me. Oh, so I was in the middle of a county war and sadly we did die at 70 years of age. Yeah, I was just taking a quick county be here, which that is done now. So let's see. We are 24. We are going to go straight down diplomacy. He's picked up some which I don't I don't hate. That is kind of fine. We're going to go Majesty focus, and we need to get to Illustrious and that as soon as possible so we can do some of these bigger wars. We're going to, once again, negotiate an alliance with her over here, as she's just going to be a great ally to have. She's pretty powerful, and she can hopefully help us take the land before we need hers. Oh, this guy was the chosen one. We purposely made him our heir, and he just hits me with this straight away. No, she's my mother. Get a grip. Yeah, no, absolutely disgusting. Yeah, right now we're picking up these two little counties as they're going to be easy wars. So we're just going to get both of these done. And there's this one be here, and then after that, there's just a few duchies, and they are all pretty powerful. But we're going to give these new two counties away. So we need to find somebody. Maybe my nephew. You know what? Give it to my nephew. He's also my best friend. Now what we're going to do, we're going to start another war for this county. Just a simple conquer county, right? And of course, we can raise right next to them. Okay, interesting. So this woman be here, who we are going to need to land at some point. She did just declare war on me. So we have our ally we can call, which would be this Holy War. So we're going to call those. We can also get an alliance with our nephew that we just landed. So we're going to do that. We're going to end this war quick, enforce that one. And we will also now give our nephew this new land. So he should really, really like us now, although he did anyway. And try and defeat these guys' armies. They do have like another 2k in ally strength. So I want to try and catch them out quick and just defeat as much of them as I can and then move in to start sieging. But if we do win this, we know once we are illustrious, we should be able to take them on. Now, it is a holy war, so that does mean, more people could, of course, get involved for them. Yeah, we are smashing their armies every single time. When we seized a nice artifact, I think it's a court one, though, so I can't use it. Oh, they just defeated us in a battle. Right, let's white piece that holy war, then. It's just not worth it right now, because we'll be coming for them anyway. So that is fine. We didn't lose the land. That's what's important. And our nephew now has his own duchy to rule over. But yeah, this guy he's 29 and he's not too far away from being illustrious, which is great. We needed to get this just as soon as possible. Wait, my vassal has land over there. I don't really want to go over there to defend it. I'm not that bothered about it. If we surrender, let's just surrender. I do not care about that war. Just want it to end. I didn't realize we had land over there. Ooh, that would be the perfect time to go for this tribe. They have a 7-year-old with 1,500 men. We just don't have a way to do it. We could subjugate just in case we get big enough. I'd rather wait and maybe do a big subjugation like this one because you can only do one per lifetime. So I don't want to waste it. Yeah, right now we are doing quite well through Southern Reach. We literally just need to take this section in the gold right here. So these two people's lands and a county off of these. I mean, we could just do this one now and then it's only 2 more duchy wars. Of course, anything could go wrong. I mean, there's always a chance that we get a bigger holy war than the last one and we lose a lot of land, which would absolutely suck, but it happens. Okay, there we are, 100%, so we can take that county now. Don't really want to hold it myself. If we check duchy tiles, it is part of this one, so we'll give it to somebody, and then once we do get the rest of this duchy, we'll give it all to the single person. There we go. So we just did a hunt and a feast, and we are finally now illustrious, which, if I check, should give us the Conquered Duchy Casus Belli, and this is where the fun can begin. Let's go. No stopping us now, hopefully, and I especially want to get this one now while they're so weak. Right, I don't want to leave it until they're just massive or someone else takes them over and then it's just terrifying to fight them. Oh, they have good troops. It's saying we're going to win. Let's just get over there. There we go. And then just siege. We're up 82% already. They're not even unsieging what we siege. They're just over there sieging. So I think taking their capital, yeah, okay. They just wanted to run away. I don't blame them, to be fair. Now we have some new land. Let's see if we could duchy titles. It is all one. We have this person as a vassal. She is an orc. We'll demand her conversion. No, I'm not going to give you a hook. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give this to somebody else then. You know what? This guy seems like a good person to give some titles to. So we're going to give them to him. And hopefully he creates a duchy title himself, but I don't know if he will. Because I kind of just want less vassals. Right now we have 16 vassals, which is a lot. My player rare has come of age. There's nobody good for alliances except my vassals. Like this person has 1,200, but I think I'd rather look for a genius or something. Still no geniuses about. Really? How about an intelligent? No? Hail, I'm not too bothered about hail. There's nothing good, really. Okay, we'll marry her to this guy. Does give us an extra 1,200 men for an alliance. It's not bad. I was hoping for better, but I'm sure it'll be okay. But yeah, the big problem with this war is if you look at Conquer Duchy, it's going to take 3 whole wars. And we could use the subjugation one on her, which would make things a little bit easier. Honestly, I think actually I'm just going to go for duchy wars. We'll take the biggest one right in the center center there, splitting her lands into two. And I'm just going to go for it. We may have to call our allies because she does have a fair few troops. It's better to just be safe. Hopefully one ally will be enough so we can save some prestige. And we're going to get in there without wasting any time. Ooh, it's a slow siege. Okay, let's go for the fight then. Let's go. Chase their armies down. Catch them out. Lovely. And then we're just going to start sieging everything. They don't seem to be coming to stop us sieging, which is nice. So we can just keep defeating their armies and siege everything but their capital, which should end the war because, yeah, their capital's a tough siege. We are taking attrition, but I'm just going to ignore it because we're so close to winning. Well, now we've got a peasant uprising to deal with. Yes, great. Oh, no. That is terrible news. The orcs? What has happened? I swear these were all orcs. Destroyed. So the title was destroyed 3 years ago, and then this random guy's come along, created it, and somehow, yeah, everybody else there is dark elves, I believe they are, and they're powerful. They got 11,000 men. Ooh, that makes this a lot more tricky. I was kind of saving the subjugation war for that title, but look how powerful they are now. I don't think we're going to be able to just simply subjugate them. So Solitude has just declared war on me for the chiefdom of Darkfall. Of course, we cannot let that fall. So we are going to war with Solitude. Let's see. He doesn't have allies. He has money, but I'm hoping we can defeat him now without calling our allies, as I don't really want to waste prestige on this if I can. We've got to get over there and fight them, not let them just siege. Are they just running away? They seem to be faster than us. Finally, we caught them. Okay. I was chasing them for what felt like forever, but we did get them eventually. And there we go. We've smashed their armies. If we enforce demands, they pay us almost 400 gold. Is it worth, though? Because we're going through quite a lot of prestige. You know what? It is worth it. Let's go. Let's finish them off. There we go. 100%. So that's an extra, I think it was 380 something gold. And a nice defense against Solitude. Still so unhappy about these. They ruined everything for us. So we got to start focusing now on Western Reach. So I'm going to go for these guys down south, take these two people on, and then build up towards these guys last. They're going to be like the final battle, which I hope we can win. So I just quickly went into the martial tree and picked up this. So you have minus 50% cost to our Casus Belli. So now we can just conquer Duchy way easier. And I'm not going to waste any time. We're getting in there. We got to go fast. But they just looped all the way around to get to their capital. We've got to go back. We need to defeat their armies. We're starving now as well. What we're going to do is get our men-at-arms to go siege. And we're going to then get these guys to hopefully go and fight and win. Yeah, there we go. We did enough there to actually win that. Because, yeah, we still don't have any good siege equipment still. So we're still relying on our war mages, which is only 0.1 siege progress, which is not a lot at all. We have so much money. I don't have a use for money. The only thing I'm thinking about with money is I could use it for mercenaries if we need it. Ooh, one thing I could actually do is if I go on a pilgrimage, I will then hopefully get enough piety to found a holy order. That could be a decent use of the money. There we go. So now we have enough piety. We can found a holy order, which is going to be really helpful with some of the later wars. Now, Hrothgar are massive, which is trouble because, yeah, they're not super powerful anymore. They were more powerful earlier, but they still hold a lot of land, so they're going to be a struggle. Now, these are just getting more and more powerful. Even as his wife in jail, this guy does not care. Does what he wants. So our level of fame is now the living legend, which does give us the ability to conquer a whole kingdom. Now, the best use of it would, of course, be these guys and taking all of this, but let's just be real. We're not winning that anytime soon. Now, Evermore is another option, but I think that's like 3 duchies. That's fine to just do ourselves. But this guy, he has the Kingdom of Evermore, which I'm not going to do. But of course, the Kingdom of Hrothgar, we need like up to here. So we need this section, but we could do that and take all of this land, which is what I'm going to do. So let's go for it. There's a bit of extra land that we don't need, but still going to be worth it for the extra power it will give us as well. Uh-oh. I've just moved my armies off because we're taking some attrition, and actually they all just appeared. So we could get some mercenaries, but I'm hoping we can do it without, because I'd rather save as much money as we can for that final battle we're going to have to do. So if we can get all our men up here and hopefully fast. I know we're taking attrition, but let's just go in for the fight. Just try and defeat them. There we go. Perfect. So we're up 92%. They just keep trying to unsiege. So it's just a battle of sieging quicker than they can siege what we've taken. It's going quite well so far. Ooh, my son has died in battle. We're taking attrition, but I'm just going to hold out this siege. There we go. 100%. And that was just before they unsieged that. that. So we can enforce that. Let's see. So he's kept a small bit of land, which is fine. So on succession, as you can see, it's going to be quite rough because there's 2 kingdoms that are going to be created and given away. We can do it so it's male preference or male only. We'll do male preference. We can change that, and then we're going to want to find a concubine, and then we need to seduce fast. She's not attracted to men. So we need to also get you as a concubine and just seduce and hope we have a son that can kind of fix our succession, right? That's the hope. So we can still conquer kingdom. So we're now going to go forevermore. Before, you know, we die and then we're no longer the living legend. If we just conquer as many kingdoms as we can now, make our life much, much easier in the future. We're going to raise all and head straight for the capital as it's close to the border. Siege that and hope we get a nice capture. If we can seduce anyone, let's just go for it. Just get as many lovers as you can. Yeah, we got a secret exposed, but I'm not too bothered about that. I want a son. We had a daughter of that person. That's the opposite of what we want. Right, they're coming to unsiege. It's going to be a close battle, but hope we can win it. This could literally decide anything. We do have mercenaries, which we could, of course, call, but we'll see. Come on, get in there and win, please. Yes, okay, yes, nice. That would have been so sad if we lost that battle. 2 of my children died during a siege. God, where am I being sieged? Oh, they sieged our capital, it looks like. That was the peasant uprising. We're going to have to focus on that soon as well, because, yeah, they're getting pretty powerful. There we go, 100% on this one. So we have now picked up the kingdom of Evermore. We have got this horrible peasant uprising that did kind of kill 2 of my daughters, which I'm kind of happy about, but still. That means right now there's 1 kingdom that's going to go free. Oh, she gets 2 kingdoms. If we just had a son, they would solve this. For some reason, we're dying. Aging, that's the main problem. Okay, but we just done a feast and a hunt, and that's taken us to 800 prestige. Can we disinherit one of our children? I'd rather do the oldest one because she's quite old. So if we... Wait, she's converted? Wait, have I converted? I've converted. I must have done that for a stress event and not realized. That's not great. But what we're going to do is disinherit. We need a little bit more prestige. Can we last? I hope. Please don't kill me now. What's the best way to get this prestige? Let's see. Extra 1 prestige for that lifestyle. Is it just hoping? We're so close. Or we could divorce and then find somebody infertile who will give us the most prestige gain. Do that. There we are. And we have plenty now to just go in here and disinherit our oldest. So on succession, everything's kept together and we will play as this daughter. She already has 3 children, so I don't really want her to have any more. We'll leave her unmarried for the time being. But I'm wondering, is it worth starting this war? No. They have just too many men. There's just no... How much mercenaries can we realistically buy? Say 2,000 gold and we buy these. That's another 2,000 men. And say these for another 1,500-ish. I still don't think we beat them or even get close to beating them. I don't know how we're supposed to defeat these people. It just seems impossible. So maybe for the rest of this guy's life, I'm now just going to focus on county wars, or well, what's left of his life anyway. Here we go. We died at 65 years of age. Right, let's get this war over and done with. We did unlock quilted armor, so we could replace something with armored footmen. I don't know if it's really worth it though. Oh, because we're tribal, we can't progress out of the first era. So that is really holding us back from getting a bigger army. Yeah, that could be a problem, as that's really gonna limit what we can do. So there's just one thing that stands between us and the High Kingdom of the Reach, and that is, hopefully, just these guys. Now, how are we gonna defeat them? They have so many levies. To be fair, the army's not that good, but, I mean, neither is ours. Oh, right. Well, I was just wondering, right, because he's at war, and I was like, where is this war? Yeah, this guy has loads of land. No wonder he's so powerful. I could not work out why he had so many levies, but yeah. So we can pass absolute crown authority, which means we can adopt autocratic ways. Should we try it? A new era. The old ways have served us well, and we will always honor them. However, as the Ard of the Reach, I have concluded that we must adopt feudalism and its principles if we shall continue to prosper. And now, finally, as an autocracy, we must progress through the eras, building up our military and waiting for the perfect time to strike. Okay, so finally this guy died. Let's check. I want to see how old he actually was. So who's this guy? He died of old age on the 11th of mid-year, and he was 225 years old. Yeah, I've been busy just speeding along the game. I'm in the next era now, finally. I picked up household soldiers and codified magical studies, which has allowed me to build this army so far. So I've really focused on Witchblades. I think they're just the best thing to focus on, to be honest. But with his death, as you can see, all of these people are now independent. So we just got to get in and do it. Conquer Duchy, and let's just go for it. No more wasting time, because it's been a long while since I started recording this video. So let's see. Is there a mountain we can pass? No. How do we get in there then? We have to start from here. Raise all men-at-arms, and then we will also just raise all behind. And with our men-at-arms, we will also take the Holy Order. We might not need all of this. This may be slightly overkill. We're now just going to siege everything. Hopefully they come in for an attack and we win. That would be... War has gone on here then. They have 11,000 men. Holy Order. 10,000 in their Holy Order. Okay, right. Lose this battle probably. Okay, somehow we defeated all of them. I don't know. We do have almost 9,000 in gold. Because while I was just playing along, I couldn't really build anything because our popular opinion was like minus something because I wasn't really doing any wars. And I think it's my faith or my culture. One of them, you'll get negative popular opinion if you don't do any wars. And as an autocracy, you can't build unless you have positive popular opinion. So I couldn't even really build the whole time, but that's fine. But yeah, we have money for backups for mercenaries because I did also, if I show you, I did start the thing for swords for hire. So 23 months left, but that will make mercenaries cheaper for us. And we are going to die soon. We do have this guy as our heir. I would like to get this all done within this guy's life, but yeah, we're so old at this point. I don't think it's going to happen. We're 90, so we're probably going to die any second. 100% on that one. Let's enforce it. We're going to keep going now. We have 2 more left to do. Okay, and with this war done, which is actually incredibly lucky because, yeah, we're going to die very soon. We are 91, right? So my character's probably not going to be around for too much longer. So what I'm hoping for now is we can start a war. I think conquering ones, they end after death. But I think a holy war will carry on, I believe. Because we're probably going to die before this war ends. So if we start a holy war, hopefully this war will continue on with our heir. We're just going to raise all. And then we're going to buy some mercenaries as we have the money. Just make sure we win. Hopefully everything raises very quick. Oh, there we go. We did die. But yes, like I hoped, the Holy War is carrying on. These troops are still raising. We want them all to be raised, though. We need to make sure we win this. They have 16,000. No one's actually joined to help them, even though it's a Holy War. But we're going to make sure we're prepared. Let's just get in there. Siege as fast as we can. There's not much land, so I'm not even going to bother chasing them. I'm just going to siege. Okay, they're right there now. So we can actually defeat them in a battle, and it may actually end this. Here we go. Perfect. We did have some sort of, like, little rebellion rise up, so we're going to have to go and sort these out. But with that out of the way, finally, we have the decision to unite the Reach tribe. So the Reach will finally be united. A true High King of the Reach, the diverse lands and people of the Reach have been divided for millennia. Each tribe was ruled by a chief, and while a handful of Chief of Chiefs would dare to call themselves Ard or High Chief, none truly took the title of King of the Reach. Today, I has officially been crowned Tag Ard of the Reach, a first in written history. So I shall go on to do greater things. We get a nickname the Great, or we can take more fame. You know what? I think after all of that, we deserve the nickname. And the kingdom goes green. These guys down here, House Indoril, caused me a lot of trouble. If they just didn't show up, it would have been like 100 times easier. That's how this game goes sometimes, but that's fine. But yeah, I'm going to leave that there. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'm going to end the video with a massive thank you to all the channel members. We have Intermio1, Toxic Flame, and Mikey Louie. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.